Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. In our last episode we conquered the Stray Demon, revisited the Undead Asylum, and cleared out a few side missions and picked up quite a few weapon upgrades. So good progress all in all. Now we've got one character here that I'd like to take care of, and then we're going to head briefly across to Sen's Fortress to meet Sigmire of Katarina. And then we are going to head down to Blighttown by way of the Valley of the Drakes, which is not something I'm looking forward to. I hate Blighttown.
Oh, you. Have you seen Milady? Oh, blast, where might she be? And would she be safe?
We know, well, I know from past playthroughs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself.
That Petrus, well, he goes down to the Tomb of the Catacombs with Rhea, but, well, he abandons them. Her two companions, I remember now, Vince and Nico, and yeah, when they slip into a pit, he abandons them. I'm going to take care of him.
You damn fool! Enough of you! Feel the wrath of the gods!
If I can. Hey! Bitch, don't be healing. That made me cast lightning spells on you. Doesn't do much damage, which is fortunate. Oh, hello. There he goes.
This can't be. It can't end like this.
Yes, it can. Thanks for the humanity, bitch. So yeah, not only is he coward, abandoning somebody who's in his charge, but if you let his storyline play out, he gets a little more dicey even aside from that. We know that he's human, we know that he is part of the Way of the White Covenant, and we know that he is sent Rhea, who is from a prestigious Talan family, as an undead, to basically watch over her and make sure that she finds the Rite of Kindling. For whatever reason, he abandons her in the Tomb of the Catacombs, and if you manage to rescue her, he then goes and murders her in her new place, which is the Undead Parish. And nobody's quite sure why. It could be because he hates the undead. It could be because she's from a prestigious family and he thinks that she's too highborn. Or he could have another more sinister reason. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember exactly whether or not there is a reason for it. Yeah, I'm sure there's like 2 or 3 possible reasons, but nobody has sort of had any level of certainty on it. We'll cover it again a little bit later on when we do rescue Rhea. That's what I'm going to aim to do this playthrough anyway. So for now, we are heading across to see Andre. I'm going to pause the video here and we'll pick it up a bit nearer to the time. See you in a moment. So here we are, back at the bonfire just above Andre. I know I said I was going to visit Andre. I meant I was going to go across to Sen's Fortress, which isn't open yet. It will open to us when we ring the second bell of awakening, which we'll find down in Blighttown. If we get time, we'll be taking on the boss of Blighttown today, and then hopefully ringing the second bell to finish the episode. We'll see how that goes for us. And here is Sigmire of Katarina, one of the more famous knights and characters in the Dark Souls series. And he's having a bit of a snooze.
Forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Sigmire of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Has he got any other dialogue
Still
for us?
Closed. Still closed.
One more?
Still closed. Still closed.
No. So we will come back and find Siegmeyer again a bit later on. That gate will remain closed to him until we ring the second bell of awakening. And we're going to find him quite a number of times throughout the game. He's an undead who's come to Lordran in search of adventure. He's got a nice little storyline to him. He's... what's the word for it? He's very self-focused in that he's got a lot of self-determination, and he's got a strong belief in doing things by himself. So we are going to find him a number of times throughout the game, and likely we'll be helping him in those periods of time, something which he may not be entirely grateful for. We're going to head back to the Firelink Shrine just briefly, and then we're going to head down to Blighttown. See you in a moment. One little note before we head back. We're in the undead parish where we found the first Firekeeper soul. This statue, I've heard talk about maybe the goddess Fema, who, if you remember, gave the Ring of Favour and Protection to to Lautrec of Karim. The fact that we find a Firekeeper soul here, we may get the impression that Lautrec took that soul and brought it here in offering to his goddess. It's not been confirmed, as so much of Dark Souls' lore hasn't been confirmed, but it's something worth considering. So here we are back in the Valley of the Drakes. Before we go any further, I'm going to change up my equipment for something with a little more poison resistance to it. I believe the Thief Mask is good in this regard, although apparently not as good as the Gargoyle Helm. Fine. Let's have a look at what else we've got. Poison resistance 20 on the Holy Robe, 31 on the Black Leather Armour, and it's slightly lighter, so we're going to equip that. We've got the gloves, and I think that's got the best poison resistance to it, yep. And the Holy Trousers, which we're going to replace with the Black Leather Boots. From this, we're not going to change our shield over just yet. We're going to hold off fire on that just because... oh no, it does do damage resist. It does damage resist 100%. There's no reason then why we shouldn't equip the Spider Shield as well. These little additional bits and pieces should give us some better poison protection, and hopefully mean that we won't be poisoned quite so quickly if something goes horribly wrong. And there are a number of things and a number of enemies in the depths of Blighttown that can poison us quite horribly. We're gonna equip, there we go, purple moss clumps and the blooming purple moss clumps. And you know what? I'm gonna swap out the fire bombs for blood red ones just in case, and put the fire bombs in the last slot. There we go. Alright. I wouldn't say we're ready, but we're reasonably well prepared, at least. And we're going into Blighttown the back way, because it should avoid a number of nasty things, mainly most of the blow dart enemies, which I don't want to fight. I hate the fuckers. They can see you from so far away, so much further away than you can see them, and they can toxic you within a couple of darts. So not good. However, it does mean that we're going to be starting off with a couple of these giant enemies here. Let's see how they like a bit of a lightning to the arse. So it's 2 kill. Oh no, it's not. Yep, it is. No, it's not. They also cause toxic, I think, if memory serves, so we will need to be careful on those. There's one down. And when they're yelling like that, they tend to be calling for their mates. I gotta say, the lightning spear wasn't quite as powerful as I thought it would be against them. I thought it would take a couple of shots, maybe get away with one. But no matter. Sorry, a little sip of my little sip of my own there. I'll get my words out in a minute. Tripping over them tonight, it's not good. And it's a lot darker down here. It's not something that I'm very happy with. You never know what might be lurking in the darkness. Ah, missed the backstab. That's a shame. Yeah, they do cause poison build-up. That's a shame also. I didn't want to use that twice. God, I'm missing so much tonight. This is not good. And that takes care of that one. 3 down. And dung pie. Lovely. Dung pie, it causes toxic to yourself, or starts to build up toxic to yourself, but you can also use it on enemies to poison them, which is quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have rested at the Bonfire and Filing Shrine before we came here. I'm going to be slow and careful down the hill, because I know there's a lot of bug-type enemies here as well. We need to find our way all the way down there to the bottom of this area. The bottom of the poison pit. Just going to make sure that, yep, should be clear with this. Key to New Londo Ruins, good. That might come in helpful in the future, although if it's the key that I think it is, we kind of bypass that with having the master key. The master key. And we're going to find our way down here mostly by using the lanterns, which should light up the ladders for us. I'm going to be very slow and very careful, so I do apologise if you're looking for a quick run here. You can already see there's some bugs down there. And I hated the bugs. The bugs were a real pain in the ass. They respawn too, so not helpful. Wait until they come up. This is where the camera kind of plays a role as well. I've heard it be said in a number of videos that it's the number one enemy in Dark Souls, and I gotta say I don't necessarily disagree with them in some cases. Where it's trying to clip through a wall here, it makes it very difficult to see. So as I say, we are going to be taking this slow and steady because there are spider-like enemies as well. I say spider-like enemies, they are spider enemies. Nasty looking buggers too. So we've got 2 ladders I think that we can take there, is that right? No, it is just the one, okay fine. It's just this one here, which is going to take us a little bit further down. I don't know what we're going to see at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure I just saw more. Yep. There's more of the little fucking bugs in the distance. See if we can get them to come here first. Ah. There we go. I think I got to the point where I actually equipped a bow and arrow just for this section in the past. Because these guys are really annoying to try and actually hit. May have to hold fire and just go downstairs and take it on then. But then I run the risk of getting hit. Like that. Shit. And I can already tell I'm having a blow dart being shot at me. Christ, die already. Okay, I'm gonna head down if I can. No. No, 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 no. Use the item, 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 use the item. And again, apparently. And an Estus flask, please. Fuck. That could have gone better. Could have gone worse, but it could have gone better. Right, you can fuck off. Fecking bastarding flies. Ooh, okay. I'm going to use a heal miracle for now. And I'm going to equip the blooming purple moss. It's only taking 2 darts to actually be hit by, to be toxic, which is not good. There's one on the other side. Don't know if I can easily get to him, so I'm going to try and avoid him for now. There's 2 dogs downstairs that you can just see there. I'm going to wait for my toxic level to drop a minute. Probably go in a little bit closer and take this guy out. Oh shit! I'm still being hit. Somehow. Yeah. Guaranteed purple moss clumps are not helpful when these fuckers still are capable of hitting me. Oh shit! Backing out of here. No, 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 no. Ah, shit. I hate Blighttown. Okay, so not quite a retrieval at this point in time. What we're going to do is head further down the outside of the platforms rather than head back down on that level we were on a second ago. I've got to try and remember the best way forward here. I tried to avoid Blighttown wherever possible, even after I completed it once. I fucking hate this area, I really do. It's my least favourite area in the entire game, easily. I could go down there and manage to get my souls back, but there's a good chance I'm going to get hit by not only the toxic fuckers, but also the 2 fire demon dogs. Having said that, I might not have a choice. I can't remember. I don't think I can go down there, and I don't want to stay. No! Oh, I hate Blighttown. Well, that's all my souls and 9 humanity lost. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Just what we like to see. Hey, well, I'm going to see if I can get back down there and hopefully to the bottom of Blighttown. I think we're going to cut this episode short if I can reach the bonfire. I think that's probably going to be my goal for today. So, see you in a minute. Okay, back down pretty much where we were before. Yeah, Blighttown, Blighttown, Blighttown. I need to remember exactly how to get through this. I think I can cross over the branch, but I'm going to have to be careful and reasonably quick because of the blowpipe guys. There's a retrieval, wonderful. Okay, made it over this time round. Take out this spider thing before it has a chance to fire at me. And keep my shield up because I can't remember where the blow dart enemies are. I know there's a few in the culvert that we were at a minute ago. Sounds like there's something else around doing damage. Might have been a blow dart guy, might have been something else. There's something below me I can hear. I'm hoping we're kind of reasonably close to the water now, because if I can make it down there, then I'll be closer to the bonfire, and I'm going to be happy with that, to be honest with you. Like I said, if I can make it to the bonfire, I'm going to be happy with this episode. I can't see quite how far down that drops, but it's probably a fatal drop. Yeah, so probably not the best way to go. Now the question is there a ladder here I can take? No, there is not. Way to go, way to go, way to go, where to go? There's got to be a way. Have I got to go up and then... There's another ramp. Is that the same one from earlier? Either way, there is a ladder there. Let's go and have a look upstairs first before we go any further. And I can see there's another blowtorch, not blowtorch, another mosquito enemy up there. Not very good. See if I can lightning spear the bastard. No, can't even do that. God damn you, Blighttown. God damn you. As much as I dislike this area, it is quite important in the lore. Right at the bottom is where the Witch of Izalith resided originally. She tried to use her pyromancy to recreate the first flame when Lord Gwyn could see that it was dying, and it went horribly, horribly wrong. She ended up poisoning her entire family in various forms. Her youngest son became a boss that we'll see later on. 3 of her daughters became demonic spiders. Or is it 2 of them? 3 of them are missing, 2 of them became demonic spiders. And we're going to see a few of those a little bit later on as well. And she herself, well, we see her as a boss later on as well, and it's not a nice one. It's probably my least favourite Dark Souls 1 boss. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly where to go here, and I'm not. I think I can go down the wheel. But aside from that, she also poisoned her, well, basically her landscape. So there's a way. Oh shit, no. Oh, god damn it. Looks like I can make it maybe across to that platform on the left and go down that way. Yeah, she poisoned the Blighttown area. That's what turned it into the poisonous swamp that you see before you. Alright, so we're back in Blighttown again. I'd like to say this would be the last time, but who knows? Who knows with this fucking zone? So, we actually, did I make it a little bit lower down this time around? Looks like I might have done. Where I'm tempted to do one proper run through the aqueducts and see if that'll unlock a shortcut or something for me. But I'd rather not just yet until I can remember exactly where the best place to go is. And I think I need to... I want to say I would need to jump across, but I can't remember. I really can't remember. Wait a minute. Ah. Yes. Okay, so. All I need to do is get on this platform without dying. Should be easy, right? Should be easy. Okay, good. Okay, good. Wasn't easy, but wasn't like unbearably hard. We're a lot further down now. That's good. That's where we want to be. Ooh, nervous. Shouldn't be, but why? Because I don't particularly want to die again before I reach the bonfire. I don't think we're too far from one now. As I said just before my last death, the Witch of Izalith, her experiment gone wrong with the first flame created the chaos magic element, or the chaos element, which we can use in the form of pyromancy and a few other bits and pieces. And it also poisoned the surrounding landscape, including Blighttown, and released a load of demonic horrors, or demons full stop. Ow. Which Lord Gwyn came down here with his Silver Knights to fight, which we'll talk about a little bit more in a later video. First, what we're going to do is change over our ring to the Rusted Iron Ring. We can move a lot more effectively in water that way. So that means the entire swamp is poisoned to us. Just being in it for a short period of time is enough to poison us. So we always must keep basically some purple moss handy. Finally, we've made it to the bonfire, and with a deep breath, we rest, and just, yeah, just take a moment. That's all I want to do. I just want to take a moment. We're going to use a, where is it? We're going to kindle it, so we need a humanity for that. We actually need 2 humanities because we need to regain our own before we can kindle it. Because I have a feeling we'll need all of the Estus flasks we can get. Now I do want to explore Blighttown a little bit further. There is There is a firekeeper soul down here, I know that much. And we've got our boss to take care of as well. We're going to be doing that in the next episode. Because, well, quite frankly, yeah, the number of deaths that we've had just getting into Blighttown has just been exhausting. I do want to have a quick look up the top here, and then I think I'm going to call this episode quits, and we'll come back to it. Me in the next one, hopefully clear it out. Clear out Blighttown, and ring the next bell of awakening. Good, this one's not a mimic either. Dragon scale. What is it? Dragon scale, reinforced dragon weapons. Okay. Scale from the immortal dragons. Anything else up here? No. I hope there might be a shortcut or something like that. We are going to have to probably go and explore the aqueduct in a bit, and that's not something I'm looking forward to be honest with you. We're probably going to ring the second bell of awakening first, so we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode, and then we'll pick it up and explore the rest of Blighttown. So, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed seeing me fail so much in Blighttown, then, well, thank you very much. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you next time round. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.